What, a year?
Good afternoon, everybody. Glad to see so many of you made it over here today. Just to start things like we always do, anything Native American, we always start off with a prayer to give thanks to our Creator. So if you all stand a moment and be reverent. Grandfather, we thank you for this time that we have together today. Place your hands on these young men's shoulders as they take up the good fight for us, to keep us safe, to keep the battle off our streets. Always be with them. Keep them safe so that they can come back and look upon their mother's face one more time. We want to ask a special blessing for all the troops everywhere and all those that are keeping us safe from those things in the world that we don't have a whole lot of control over. So all these things we ask in your Son's precious name, Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you. You may be seated. As you know, we're all here today to honor our guardsmen that are being deployed. We're talking about Mr. Keith Danner, who is with Information Systems. He's a web developer. Brian Bayhill, who is a EMS paramedic. And Frank Roof, Cherokee Nation fire dancer. And Scott Ennis, a villager at the Cherokee Heritage Center. And he received his medal and certificate earlier this year. So we want to thank all you people for coming out again. At this time, I'd like to introduce Chief Chad Smith, who will make some presentations to these gentlemen.
Back in 100 years ago, Redbird Smith had a quote that we revisit occasionally. And he said, "As a man's pride in his ancestry is what makes him give his all for his government." And that's what we define as patriotism. A love of your country because you love our people. And today we have the opportunity to acknowledge and share our best wishes with 4 of our people that are going forth to defend us, not only as Americans in defending the United States, but representing and defending the Cherokee Nation. Patriotic to 2 sovereigns, the United States and the Cherokee Nation. And we do many things here at the Cherokee Nation. We provide services, we help people get along their way. But there's only one class that we not only do out of a desire, but really out of a true and honorable obligation. Those veterans have given us more than we could ever ask that we could give back. And today it should not be a somber occasion. We know each one of them, and very rarely are they somber. But we ought to, each one of us at this occasion, take them by the hand and tell them how much we care about them and how much they'll be in our thoughts and prayers until they come back. A couple of years ago, we had 5 of our employees deployed to Iraq, and every day we hung the blue star, waiting for that day that they returned. And we had the great fortune that each and every one of them came back to us safely. So at the end of the day, we'll do that again. We'll hang, to remind each of us, each and every day, a blue star for each one of those that are leaving. So every time we come in and out of the building, we'll know that we have our own people defending us in that faraway land. And at this time, what I'd like to do is present a flag and our National Medal of Patriotism. As you've heard, Scott Ennis has earlier received one, but we would like to present to him at this time the Cherokee Nation flag and our Veterans Medal. So, Scott, if you could come forward. I presume I can put it on this.
Sure.
Okay. Is it necessary? So, on behalf of the thankful nation, for your service, you want to say a word?
Sure. I want to thank my friends and my family for coming out today. We're all part of a great nation, not only the United States of America, but the Cherokee Nation. I'm very proud to be part of this. We have a phrase that we say here. Chief Smith has really gotten this going, and it's Gadugi. It means work together for the benefit of all people. A lot of times, amongst the nation and amongst our jobs, we bicker and we argue from department to department and who's getting better numbers and this and that. And everybody says, where does Gadugi start? Gadugi starts right here. We take care of one another, and that's what we're doing. Well, I want to thank you guys all very much.
Frank Roof.
Well, I thank all y'all for your support and for all y'all being here. And this is just another step for me to serve, to do what I can to help, along with fighting wildland fires. Thanks a lot.
Brian Bayhill.
Basically, I just want to say thanks for coming out. For me, this means a lot. Carry on kind of like a family tradition with the 45th Infantry. Grandfather before me, my dad before me, and hopefully one of these days maybe my son can carry on this. Thank you.
Keith Danner.
I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Chief Chad Smith and the Cherokee Nation for their continued support of us and all our troops who are deployed and those who aren't deployed. And just moving from civilian to military and time to go do a different job. I do appreciate everybody. Thank you very much.
Gives us some time to reflect and a moment to think and appreciate all the good and great things that we have. And I'm sure that each of you will want to share with your sentiments with our veterans. Share some cake, break some bread, and encourage them Godspeed and a good return on their deployment to Iraq in a couple of weeks. So again, if you will join me with a round of appreciation for our young veterans. I think we're adjourned to have some cake. So we'll step outside in the hallway.
If you want to offer your own prayers and wishes of good luck, the gentleman will be there with us for a while. So feel free to come up, shake hands with them. Wish them all the best.
Okay.